everyone. Today we are pulling up Grandpa's old garden and we're going to put in our new garden. Luke, Dad, and I just went to Lowe's and Menards in Rolla to get the supplies and a look at the flowers in the garden center. And now Dad is kind of laying out where our new garden's going to be, but we also have to tear up the old garden. So, hope you enjoy this video.
Never got pumped. Maybe it wasn't.
Okay, guys, so we burnt off the dead grass, and now we're going around and getting the last bit of the wood. The problem with the wood is that half of it's rotted away, so we have to go around and get all the tiny little pieces out. And then over here, right there, we're throwing them in a pile. There used to be a small burn pile, but we'll pick them up and take them to the big burn pile later. Okay, we got the rest of the wood off and some of the plastic off, and now Luke's gonna till it. Okay, now Dad is digging a hole over there for our first bed to go in. Luke's tilling up the dirt from the old beds, and then we're gonna build a bed over there where Dad is, and we're gonna put the dirt from the old beds in the new beds, so that way we can save money on dirt. Luke has pretty much got the first bed done, and now he's gonna probably start working on the second bed here in a sec. Okay, guys, so Luke tilled up the old beds best he could for now, and now we're going to work on cutting up the lumber for one of our beds to go over here. And then we're going to put it together over there. Okay, Luke put the first post in. Blaze's working on it right now. Dad's getting a level. There you go. Perfect.
Perfect.
Done. Okay, guys, we're setting this new post. Ah! We'll figure out the fence later. Don't worry about.
Why you mean it ain't square with the fence? I'm about the same distance from the top.
It'll be all right. Sweetie pie. Carter might be here. Yep.
There we go. I gotta dig this hole out a little bit more.
This is just a real life version of making a garden, and not all the edited, clipped out isn't real stuff. It's real business, not her.
Someone done a survey, one of our customers done a survey, and I got a good review. Oh, or they would support my ideas. I love that he said that. He's another guy like
Now Dad's tamping down the dart so maybe the post won't move, and he just leveled it a minute ago. This is not level right here. I got 3 out of 4 on the posts on the first bed done.
Check the other way.
Good. Okay, we have got 4 posts in the ground. We've tamped them and leveled them. That one over there looks not level in the camera, but it looks pretty level from over here. So now we got to do the sides, I guess, is what we're on to next. Okay, so what we're actually going to do now is down there, since we were going to make 5 individual beds, but because of the way I wanted it laid out once we got home, we're going to make one really long bed here, one the exact same but on the other side. So instead of go ahead and put this on this bed down here, we're going to go ahead and add 2 more posts down there and then put the sides on the whole bed at the same time. So I'll see you when we start putting the sides on. Okay. Luke and Dad dug a trench.
Yeah, I don't
Where
know if it'll match up though.
Where the metal goes in the ground.
It's got to come up your side. Your side has to come up to match the other.
And then.
So is that no?
Now we're trying to put the metal on the sides.
No, it can't. But this one can. Up a little bit here.
Okay, they got it to line up.
Oh.
And now we're gonna put it flush. Right there. As flush as possible so that way we don't cut ourselves on it. Nice. I have the screws and the drill.
Want it?
Nope. Yes. Cool. Other side on, or they're screwing it on right now. Then we'll do the ends. And we'll have one bed done. And that's probably all we're gonna get for today. I'll have to finish the rest later. Okay, while Dad cuts that, I'm gonna put this in here. We're reusing this from our maze from last year. From the pumpkin patch. And it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just for weeds. If some of the weeds still make it through, it won't be the end of the world. Okay, there we go. Dad and Connor and Luke are over there cutting the metal. For the end over here. Whoa. See? And that's gonna go right here. Across the ends. It's a little crooked because we put it on a hill. For some reason.
They got the bottom.
Oh, this is 47 and a half. 47 3/4.
We're gonna make it a square building, aren't we?
Well, it's downhill.
It's fine.
You want me to dig this out until it's straight?
No, we'll just
It'll be fine.
push it that way. That way it's easier to get to the back of the bed on this side. It's slanted.
Yeah. The vegetables don't care if it's slanted.
Right.
I hope not, because they're going in there regardless.
That's good to me. Mint, if you squint. Yeah.
If you squint, it's mint. Okay, one bed is done now. Now we got to do is fill it, which I don't think we're doing right now. Maybe we'll work on it a little bit. Hope you're okay with this going on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yep.
Bro.
While I was at work, Jansen, Danielle, Luke, and Dad drove the posts for that bed, and they're working on the post for that bed. And Jansen and Danielle are digging the trench for the metal on this bed, and I'm fixing to start helping them since I'm home now. That's 2 grunts in, and we've been filming for 30 seconds. Okay, guys, this is what the garden is looking like right now. We have one 16-foot bed built. It's not completely done, but it's 90% done. And we've already started filling it with some dirt. And then right here will be another bed just like that one. Right here. It's going to be an 8-foot bed. And then right here, it's going to be another 8-foot bed. So, we're going to have 4 beds, but we originally planned for 5 8-foot beds, but because the way we set it up, we're going to get 6 8-foot beds. So, today we need to put in 2 more posts, all the metal, and then 2x4s for bracing. And we also got this guy. That is a plum tree, and we're going to plant it down there in the orchard. So hopefully we get to do that in this video too.
So we're going to dig a hole here. We're going to shoot for about 1 foot deep. See what it ends up being. Ground's a little uneven, so we'll see what it ends up being to get it level with these posts out here and the post for the other side of the bed. But as of right now, we're going to start digging about 1 foot deep. Now I'm going to measure the hole, make sure it's 1 foot.
I don't know why you're so sassy.
It's a little deep.
Well, you just need 2 posts on that 8-footer.
right here, I think I'm trying to tell you guys that we're cutting 2 3-foot-ish posts, but the microphones weren't working because they're my arch nemesis. Okay, now we're gonna put this piece of wood in the hole that Luke just dug, which is right there. Like that. About 8 foot 3 tick marks. Now we're gonna measure and make sure the posts are 8 foot apart this way, and then we're gonna turn and measure, make sure that they're 4 foot apart, or 4'6" from the other bed, because that's how we measured it out for the other 2 posts for the same bed, and make sure that our post is in the right location. And then as we fill it full of dirt, we're going to level it to make sure everything's level. Okay, good. Okay, and now they're gonna see if it's level with this 2x4. Looks pretty good. Okay, now we're gonna fill around it with dirt and a stick. I'm the stick person. Like striking level this way.
We're checking plum.
Plum. We're naming the tree Bob. Plum Bob.
Plum Bob. Okay, that's good enough.
Thought that was pretty good. Came up with that.
All on your own, huh?
I said Bob. Luke was like, I was thinking something more plum tree pun. I said plum Bob. Okay. Bob's his last name. Plum's his first name.
Bob. Love Bob. Start going faster when you get the metal.
This is just my
Really?
stash. And what?
That's all you're gonna tamp.
Oh. I'm not a professional. Okay, they're going back over there now to cut the last post at whatever length that they decided. If the ground was level and everything was level how it's supposed to be, every single post would be 3 feet. Because that's not how life works. We're not cutting them at 3 feet right now. But I think it's looking pretty good. It's going to be a big garden. This isn't the original plan we wanted to go with, but we just couldn't afford the other one, which is actually probably for the best, because that was a lot of garden bed space. And this is actually probably perfect for the amount of vegetables and stuff we're growing. We'll see. Okay, the last post has been set right here.
Oh, okay.
And now we are, I guess we're gonna work on putting the metal on that bed over there. Okay guys, hopefully you can hear me. I think we got the microphones back up in action. So here's an update. We have all the metal on those 2 beds. They're putting the last piece of metal on that bed. And then we have one more piece of metal to go on this bed. It's not perfect, but I think it looks great and I'm really excited about it. So this is a pretty big old garden. I mean, this is a lot bigger than what Papa had. He had, I think, 3 8-foot by maybe 2-foot beds. So I think we just doubled that, so I'm excited about it. I don't think we're going to be able to get it finished in this video. I think we're going to do 2 parts because we need a little bit more lumber for the top that part that we're gonna do. And we might need more dirt, not sure. So just stay around, just see the end of this. We'll see how it goes.
Alright, we got all the metal on, and now we are cutting stakes to go in between these long spaces here. My fingers in the way. Long spaces here, just for extra bracing on all these long beds. We're just going to cut 2x4s into 3-foot stakes, and then just beat them into the ground and then screw them into the metal. So we will see you when we're done with that.
I wanted to show you guys that we pointed these at the end, so that way we can drive them in the ground easier. And then they're just going to be used for braces, so we're going to put them in the middle of the 8-foot ones. So 4 foot on each side, and then for the 16-foot ones, we'll do 4 in them. So basically, a brace every 4 feet. And then I think, eventually, but not in this video, we're going to put a piece across the middle for stability, and then we're also going to put wood like this over the top of these, so we don't cut ourselves. And also just so it looks more polished. But that's going to be in a video because we don't have the 2x4s for the top here. Okay, now Luke's just driving in the ground. And you have to keep going until it's even at the top of the middle. Oh. It's fine if it cracked down the side. It'll be good. They're just for braces anyway. Looks good. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing here. And there, 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 and then where I'm standing, but we don't have enough for that. And then after they do that, take your dirt and you go like this, and then you squish it down in the hole that we accidentally dug. Well, we didn't accidentally dig the hole, we just accidentally dug it that deep. Okay guys, so we filled them up with like random stuff, like random biodegradable stuff, to take up some space so we don't have to put as much dirt in. And now Dad's going to back up the truck to the bed that we're going to put the dirt in. We don't think we got enough dirt. Probably didn't. Which is fine. We always get more. So we're just picking this one to fill first. This one right here. And then once we get more dirt, we'll fill the rest. But this is the one we're going to start with. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here's what we have now. This bed sticks. This bed, more sticks. This bed, sticks, old wood, and half of it is full of good dirt. Now over here. This one, we have not pressed the dirt down in yet to go around the trench we had to dig out, but we will. And then we're going to fill this with mostly just dirt because this is going to be the potato bed and I don't want to dig up a bunch of sticks when we dig them. They all have landscaping fabric in them except this one. This one will get landscaping fabric most likely. Now, The last thing we're going to do today is we're going to plant our plum tree, Bob. His name is Bob. And we're going to plant him down here in the orchard with the other trees. So we'll take you over there to do that before we end the video. This is going to be part 1 of our garden build. This is almost done, but we're in the part 2. We will do the landscaping, which is like, you know, between the beds, put the fence up, put the dirt in. That's probably it, I would say. Maybe we'll plant some as well, because we really need to get some stuff planted. But yeah, see you when we're planting Bob. Okay, we're gonna plant Bob. And by we, I mean Luke and Dad. Huh? Dad's cutting the pot off of it. Yes. Remember the root pocket, or what, root flare is supposed to be 2 to 4 inches out of the ground. I'd say that's good. I wonder how long till he makes fruit.
Hopefully like 4 or 5 days.
That'd be great.
What? Don't think that's a legitimate request?
No.
No? Oh.
I would think maybe a couple this year. It looks pretty healthy.
See how
We'll see how healthy it is whenever I touch it, because once I touch it, it's gonna die.
see how much it likes being
Just like everything else. I should give them an update on the blueberries and blackberries too. There it is, Mom. Plum tree. Did they tell you I named it Bob? Plum Bob. Yeah. Okay, there's Bob. He's all planted up. Our first tree in the orchard that we planted. And we got room for 4 more. We're gonna get another apple, another cherry, and we're gonna leave a space for another plum. And then we're gonna leave 1 spot open for something else. I don't know what else yet though, just in case. And then I wanted to walk you over here and give you an update on the blueberries and the blackberries. Okay, so this blueberry guy is finally growing a little. I don't know if you can see it. See this? I can't get it to focus. Yeah, this right here is a leaf. It's getting a new leaf. And it has grown just a tiny bit. This one's looking a lot better. It's growing a lot better. Why is it not focusing? Anyway, this limb and that limb look really good. The blackberries, though, they're not doing anything. So hopefully they're still alive. I think they're still alive, but they're just not doing anything. If they die, we'll just get bigger ones and try again. But okay, guys, so this is what the garden's looking like now. I showed you guys the sticks that we're using for filler, and that one bed that we're not putting sticks in because it's for the potatoes. So, and Bob being planted. So thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.